This is National School Choice Week, and you may not know it from the name, but the issue could impact every taxpayer and child in the state of Texas. Thousands of people are expected to head to the Capitol to show their support for letting families use their tax dollars that go toward education at any school they want. But as KXAN political reporter Phil Prazen reports, what supporters say gives parents more options, detractors say is an attack on the entire public school system.
With 4 young boys, Melissa Farrell has a lot to worry about. 2 go to private school and 2 go to public school. She had to fight for a year to get her 11-year-old son with Down syndrome, Sam, into special education.
The schools have not had the funding, haven't just had materials even. They didn't have enough money to buy a reading program for special needs kids. You know, that's pretty frustrating.
Another son has dyslexia. Another has ADHD. She says these students don't always work well in a public school system.
I just see so many people trying so hard to do their best, and their limitation seems to be funding. I just think maybe it's time to try another option because trying to fix it has not worked yet. And
she's now interested in an idea which would give over the tax dollars spent per student to the parent to decide where to spend it.
We have school choice. If you're rich enough, or how about if you move?
It's an idea leaders in the Texas Senate want.
You can't put lipstick on this pig.
But leaders in the Texas House don't.
There's no accountability for the performance of that child in that school. Then I am a no.
A bill is expected to be filed this week that could impact Melissa and millions of Texas families. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
And during the last legislative session 2 years ago, the Senate passed a bill that would have given businesses tax breaks for donating to private school scholarships. It did not pass the House. This year, the Texas House wants to put $1.5 billion more into the system if they change the formulas. Thousands are expected to turn out in support of school choice. This is video from the rally 2 years ago during the last legislative session. This year, organizers expect 4,000 people to show up, along with the governor and the lieutenant governor. The rally starts at 10 a.m. Tuesday on the south steps of the Capitol. School choice is also getting attention from President Donald Trump's pick to become the next education secretary.
I'm a firm believer that parents should be empowered to choose the learning environment that's best for each of their individual children. The vast majority of students in this country will continue to attend public schools. If confirmed, I will be a strong advocate for great public schools.
Billionaire Betsy DeVos has spent decades advocating for school choice. She says parents should have the choice of sending their children to magnet, charter, virtual, or faith-based schools.